What's going on, guys? Tony Ivanov here, lead trader and mentor at TradeBuddy, back at it again with another daily video lesson. And today I'm going to share with you exactly how I made $1,263.31 today within around the first half hour of trading. So very awesome day. And let me just be clear, the biggest position size I took today was worth $5,000. Well, actually, the one that made me the most money was $5,000. We're gonna break that down in today's video lesson. But first, if you didn't know, every single day we give away $25 and it goes to a random commenter from the previous video lesson. So we're gonna check out who that is right now. All you gotta do, it's very simple, is leave a comment on this video asking a question, and then you'll be entered into the raffle. Here's Athanasios. Nice video as usual. Are you back trading cryptos? No, I am not back trading cryptos. I am trading cryptocurrency related penny stocks, but I am not interested in trading cryptocurrency right now because of the tax regulations in the US. However, I know a bunch of you do trade crypto, so I am going to be remaking my old video of how to day trade on Binance because the strategy that I displayed before is no longer really working. So stay tuned for that video because it should be pretty awesome and you guys should see lots of benefit from it. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell as well, so then you're notified when that video comes out. So make sure you send me a YouTube message with your PayPal email address and I'll send over that 25 bucks to you as soon as possible. So let's just go into the trades of today. You can see my low float movers scanner was a lot more active. It was showing a lot more trades or stocks, which is a good thing and a bad thing. So let me just get, I guess I can't get the columns in there. I want to add a column that has the count of how many alerts because that's how I've been choosing my picks. Basically looking at the alert that has the most breakouts consecutively. But anyways, you can see right at market open we had our IoT run up. So I was looking at our IoT because this is a previous runner. This is a blockchain related stock, and we had a pretty nice bounce on Bitcoin yesterday. So I believe that we should be seeing some nice volume pump into the penny stocks that are related to crypto. So that's why I'm watching them now. So our IoT had some nice pre-market action, and I bought our IoT at 9:32 a.m. So that was on this candle on the break over $8.20. So I bought 1,000 shares and I was filled at $8.23. Popped up over $8.30, but I was looking for more. And then I recognized that it was looking pretty weak. And once it broke below 8.20, I cut my loss and I was executed on the loss at $8.17. So not a bad loss there whatsoever. It was just unfortunate to have the beginning trade be a loss and really just make the mood tone down a little. So that was fine though. Next up, we looked at CHFS because this popped up on the scanner as well right here. You can see this was really just exploding with different alerts, which I need to work on this because, you know, it does give quite a bit too many alerts. So next time I traded it was at 9:36 a.m. on CHFS. And I was looking at this one mainly because it was building up some volume. It does have a nice little play on the daily chart. This was on the watch list as well. So when I saw it popping up, I believed, okay, maybe this is going to get some volume. So I took a starter on it. I only bought 1,000 shares at $3.35. And then at the same time, I usually don't do this, but I was looking at HEAR too. This popped up on the scanner as well, and I wanted to play this one all the way down here. I bought HEAR at $3.37, so that was right at the top of this candle almost. And I was being a bit too aggressive on these plays. I should have waited until they had pullbacks and until they had the actual buying volume come in. I was trying too hard to predict the buying volume, which was kind of my fault. So because of that, I took small losses on these trades as well. On HEAR, it was a tiny bit of a bigger loss. So on HEAR, I bought 1,000 shares at 335 and I sold at 327, cutting my loss right here when it broke this flag. So that was around a $100 loss almost with commissions. So that was kind of unfortunate. And then on CHFS, when I bought those 1,000 shares, it was at 335, and then I sold those 4 minutes later. So I bought, let's see, it was right here. The reason why I bought was because it was the first green candle to make a new high. So that was the plan I was going for. And then we also broke high of day. So it had the opening range breakout, but it just didn't have the volume to push it on higher. So then I cut my loss, break even, sold at 335. So 0 loss except for commissions. Next time I traded was on FTFT. So this was the first trade I took on FTFT. I took 2 trades on FTFT and they both were winners. So FTFT, it popped up on the scanner here. FTFT, it started popping up at 6:44 a.m. So that was right when it started to break out, which is awesome. This scanner is giving me these stocks right when they break out, which I love. So we saw FTFT break out over $2.10, which was a key level, as you can see over here on this daily chart, right over these previous days. So it broke out over 210, it squeezed on higher, and so I tried buying 1,000 shares of FTFT at 225, but then I was only filled with 150 shares. So then I bought another 1,000 shares at $2.31, and I took my profits pretty soon on this one, just up around 12 cents per share. And I sold 1,150 shares at $2.44. That was at 9 on this big candle here. So you can see here is 225. Squeezed out through 225, had this big candle, and I sold way too soon because it looked like it was pretty weak. Hit a high of 250 and pulled back pretty dramatically. So I got kind of worried and took my small profits. Then just explodes through that resistance, goes up to 275. Finds resistance at 275 and does a nice 1 minute pullback. So at this 1 minute pullback, my thought was, okay, if we can break over this 1 minute pullback, we should go into a halt because there should be a lot of people buying and chasing it once they see that, okay, it's going even higher. So I was waiting until we had that breakout over 275, and then I bought back in to FTFT. I bought 2,000 shares at 9:51 a.m. so right on this candle, right when it broke out. 2,000 shares of FTFT at $2.74, and then you can see we had this amazing squeeze up into a halt. So it got halted for 5 minutes, which is, you know, pretty awesome, because whenever you're long a play and you get halted with a volatility halt, it's always a good feeling because you're almost always guaranteed a nice spike you can sell into after the halt. So at this point, I was pretty pumped. I was pretty happy about this trade. Once it got halted, I was already up unrealized around $780, which was just a great feeling. And then my plan was to take half my shares off after the halt, just in case it failed. So the halt opens up, it spikes up to 350, and one thing I want to mention is that after the halt, I was doing market orders. So when I was buying limit on the ask, but after the market halt, I wanted to sell as a market order because I just wanted to be guaranteed my execution. Because after the halt, it is so volatile, there's so many trades going on, that if you try to do a limit order, your price may be skipped and it can just collapse on you. So I wanted to be guaranteed my execution. I didn't care too much about the price because I was already up over $1,000 on this trade. So I didn't really care about squeezing out every single penny. I just wanted to lock it in and get out. So I did 2 market orders back to back, both 1,000 shares, and I sold them both for an average of $3.30. So that was right up in this candle here. Eventually it fell back down, and it's been bouncing around, and now it had a big collapse. Now it's down at 261. So glad I took my profits on this because it's just collapsed. I did take one more trade on this after I was about to log off of my TradeBuddy Platinum live stream where my students can watch me trade live, because we had this nice top here against 325. So I got kind of overzealous on this and I bought into this spike. So I bought at an average of $3.30, and then I eventually cut the loss at $3.20. So I gave back $100 on that trade. No big deal though. As you can see, I'm up $1,123 or $1,263.31 on the day. So very, very, very awesome day. It's always nice to have a big green day going into the weekend, because then you're just pumped and you're happy and you're excited to trade next market open. You know, whenever you end the week on the red note, it kind of just gets to you over the weekend. You get kind of bummed and just kind of sad, but whenever you have a nice win going into the weekend, it's a good feeling. So hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. If you stuck around through this whole video, then I'm assuming that you guys enjoyed this content. If you want to learn more about day trading, you can click the link down below to get my free ebook of how to day trade every single morning. It breaks down the tips and secrets that I give my students of exactly how to find the best stocks, how to plan your trades, and how to profit from these morning spikes. So make sure you check out that free ebook. If you want a complete platform and program about how to day trade, I do have a lifetime mentorship program. It's called the Penny Stock Mastery Program. Lifetime access to my 10-hour Penny Stock Mastery course, and lifetime access to my TradeBuddy Platinum live streams, where you can watch me, like legit watch me trade live every single morning, hear my thoughts, view my screens for life, and also lifetime access to my TradeBuddy Silver chat room, where there's over 5 chat rooms and dozens of traders now who give out their alerts and practices of how to day trade. So if you want to check out all that information, is down in the description. Thank you all so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. We just broke 38,000 subscribers. That's awesome. And I'll see you guys next Monday morning in the TradeBuddy Platinum chat room to do some pre-market analysis and see what's going to be hot for the day. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much.